Hello gamers, this is the Elite Gamer here with my 30th game review, which will be Resident Evil 0 from the Nintendo GameCube. Unless you're wondering, yes, this is a Halloween review. Halloween has come again. That's okay, let's dive into this happy go horror fest now, shall we? Yes, why not, let's do that. So, here we have Resident Evil 0. Sometime around 2000, a couple of people got together and decided to make a prequel to Resident Evil 1. And that was probably one of the greatest ideas they ever did. You know why that was one of the greatest ideas they ever did? Because they didn't just make a Resident Evil game. Oh no. They filled in one of the greatest plot holes of all time as to wondering what happened to, or how one of the Bravo team, Rebecca Chambers, got to the mansion. This story formulates around the young 18-year-old medic for the Bravo and Alpha team, Rebecca Chambers, who ends up separated from her unit and ends up stranded on the Ecliptic Express. Well, and as horror games and genres go, she has no idea that she's walking right into death's door from the opening part of the game.
Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
So when oh god, he doesn't look well, does he? I've got your night nurse. I've got your night nurse right here. Here, I'll put a hole in your head. Good night. Okay then. Wow, somebody's been taking these pain receptor vitamins today.
What just happened? I thought they were dead.
Yeah, so did we. Well, obviously this game I have to give a lot of high praise for, because there's a lot of things that this game's done which makes up for quite many Resident Evil games in the game itself and as a franchise. Like for instance, first of all, do you remember on the original Resident Evil games like 1, 2 and 3 and so on and so forth down the line, when you had an item you wanted to pick up and you couldn't put it down unless you found an item box? Well, yeah, they pretty much fixed that problem by giving you the significant power above all else to put down an item whenever you like. But that's not the only thing that makes this a great game to play. There's other things that make this a great game to play. It's not just blasting zombies or the nostalgic dogs or Cerberus. Well, I think what really does it for you is the fact that you have the power to utilise abilities and switch between your two characters, Rebecca Chambers and Billy Cohen. Billy's a guy who was captured by the military and is accused of killing 28 or 25 people when he hasn't done that at all. He then ends up bumping into Rebecca and thus the game begins. So she thinks he's a convict when he ain't, but anyway. There's a lot of, there's, right off the bat, as I said, there's a lot of good things like I said about this game. You really can't go wrong when it comes to Resident Evil. Blasting zombies. And whatever they want to give you, it's most certainly not the kiss of life. It's the one bite, join our ranks routine. But no, I mean, with Resident Evil, there's seldom a dull moment. When you don't know what to expect with something like this, you never know what's going to come around the corner, and it's things like this what make it really fun to play. But what really makes me enjoy this all the more, as I said, it's not just how they've made it a lot better, but then you have to use a lot of strategy between the characters, because Rebecca can't take too much damage where Billy can. So in short, you're going to probably although you have the option to investigate on your own, you'll probably be doing yourself a favour to investigate together if you have any chance whatsoever of beating this game. Upon completion of the game, you unlock a feature called the Leech Hunter, where you and Rebecca have to approximately find 50 leeches each, which works out about 100 each way. So once that's all said and done, you unlock bonus features like weapons and unlimited pistols and so on. So right now, as for this, how do I rate Resident Evil 0? I'll be fine. I'll be fair. I'm going to give this game. You know what I'm going to give this game? I'll tell you what I'm going to give this game. I'm going to give this game 10 pumpkins. Not just for the sake of nostalgic value, but because you actually had to work together to overcome the onslaught of enemies. And if you don't, you haven't got any chance in hell of surviving the prequel before hell was let loose in the Arklay Mansion. So with that in mind, that'll be my final words on Resident Evil 0. Until next time, gamers, this is the Elite Gamer saying thanks for watching, and until next time, happy Halloween and goodbye.